All right, everyone, you're welcome to the day four chemistry reviews. Welcome to the chemistry day four review. So these are the questions that have been written by people in the first batch. Questions that have been written by people in the second batch. So that is what we'll be treating right away. I'm trying to set up the camera. Is anyone that is online right now? If you're online, please just react. If you're online, please can you just react? Let me see those people that are online. If you're online, please just react. Trying to set up the system. All right, trying to set up the system so that we can move right ahead. Ah, bro. Bye. All right, so we're moving right away. So luckily today we are using a mic because I've gotten a mic. I've gotten a mic. So let's move on immediately. These are my questions. I have the questions here. Let me open my Phoenix browser. So I have my questions here for day four. So see, chemistry, chemistry day four. Chemistry day four. Why is this phone taking long to open this right now? Chemistry day four, that is what I have here with me. I have my chemistry day four. It's taking too long for it to open. Taking too long for it to open. But I'm trying to get it. All right, look at someone just say, Toshi done this and he says, I wrote today. Thank you, bro. Your videos helped me. We are welcome, Tochi. You are welcome, Tochi. Thank you so much for what you have just said. It goes to show that you are going to do biology. You are going to do biology. When I see messages like this from students or from JAMB, especially like Tochi just said, it gladdens my heart. When I see questions, when I see stuff like that, it gladdens my heart. Why this? Let them send me this stuff. Let's open now. Gladdens my heart. So let's move on. My WPS is not open. Let me use my Phoenix browser. Please just give me some time. Just give me some time. My Phoenix. My alright. This thing is not opening. No document. Please, I'm coming. Oh shit! Why this thing not opening now? I'm coming. I'm coming. Please just give me some time. This file was already open here in the phone. Oh. I did for day three. I did for day three. I've done for all the days. I've done for all the days. Shit, bro. This thing is not opening sincerely. This thing is not opening sincerely. I'm coming, please. Just more. This is not opening. So I have to. I don't know what is happening right now. I don't know what is happening right now, and I cannot end this live stream. It's telling me, Alpha, can you hotspot me? God, please, I have to pause. All right, we are back. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. I've gotten it. It was just my phone. My Phoenix browser was not opening on the phone, so we are back. All right, let's go on to the first question that was dropped. Chemistry. It says, if in the extraction of iron in a blast furnace, in the extraction, in the extraction of iron, the extraction of iron in a blast furnace, the extraction of iron in a blast furnace, which of the following is not a product form? Which of the following? Which of the following is not a product? It's not a product form. So I just saw what someone said. Someone said, if possible, I should send it to the group. So we are just going to treat some of these reviews. Then there will be some questions also in the group. So let's go on. In the section of iron in the blast furnace, which of the following is not a product form? We have A, iron. We have B, carbon dioxide. We have carbon dioxide. We have C, carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, and we have D, hydrogen what? Gas. Hydrogen what? Gas. Please, I'll be very fast. Hydrogen gas. So let me see whether there are more people that have joined the group, the live stream. Let me check the people that have joined the live stream. All right. Is what hydrogen what gas. So what is going to happen is that I'll be very very fast. You understand? So I will be dropping the questions and the answers. That is what I should do now. I should drop the questions and drop the answer right immediately. Drop questions, drop answer instead of going forward and backwards. So I'll be dropping the questions and the answers immediately. The next question, the answer is what? Hydrogen what? Gas. In the extraction of iron in the blast furnace, hydrogen gas is not what? A product that is what? Formed. Let's move on to the next one. If 50 gram of aluminium, if 50 gram of aluminium, so please take note, I will not be going too much because there are some people that are writing immediately. So be very, very fast. If 50 gram of aluminium, if 50 gram of aluminium, if 50 gram of aluminium is extracted, 50 gram of aluminium is extracted from a what? Oh, it's extracted from what? From its or from its or from it or how many moles of aluminiums are produced? How many moles? How many moles of aluminium are produced? So it's very, very important. You are seeing the questions. We have molar mass of aluminium. We have where molar mass of aluminium, molar mass of Al is equal to what? 26 per what? 98 what? Gram per what? Mole. So we have our option here. Sorry. Yes, we have our option here. A, we have 1.85 mole. We have B, 1.85 times 10 raised to the power minus 2 mole. We have C, 2.0 mole. And we have D, 5.0 what? Mole. So what is the answer? What is the answer? I want to be very fast. I'll be very, very fast, like extremely what? Fast. Correct. This is Adesoyi. Adesoyi Adijat. Adesoyi Adijat. You are correct. The answer is what? 1.5 what? Moles. The answer is 1.5 what? Moles. If you are writing by 3 o'clock, you still have time. Some of these questions, make sure you copy them down and you would solve it. There are some people out there in my DM telling me to help them with the questions. The next question: the electrolysis of copper 2 sulfate solution is carried out using copper electrode. What is observed at the what anode? Guys, we got a mic. Yes, so we got a microphone. Yesterday we couldn't continue our class because of the rain and no mic, but today I've gotten what a mic. So expect our what classes back to what back. It says the electrolysis of copper 2 sulfate solution. The electrolysis of copper 2 sulfate solution. The electrolysis. I even have projector, but I've just projected these questions. The electrolysis of copper 2 sulfate solution of copper 2 what sulfate what solution of 2 sulfate solution is carried out using solution is carried out using copper electrodes. Copper what electrodes. What is observed? What is what observed? This is observed at the what anode. What is observed at the anode? What is observed at the what anode? We have A, copper is deposited. Copper is deposited. We have B, oxygen gas is released. Oxygen gas is released. We have C, hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is what released. We have D, copper ions copper ions are released into what solution? Copper ions are released into what solution? Copper ions are released into what solution? So the electrolysis of a copper 2 surface solution is carried out using copper electrodes. What is observed at the what anode? A. Copper is deposited. B. Hydrogen gas is released. B. Oxygen gas is released. C. Hydrogen gas is released. And D. Copper ions are released into the what solution. Correct. The answer is what D. The answer is what D. The answer is what D. Copper ions are released into the what solution. The answer is what D. Copper ions are released into what solution. Let's move on to the next one. Those of you that used to ask me that chemistry, is there no solving in chemistry? Sir, this question, there's no solving, there's no solving. Today you have seen solving, so you have plenty questions that involve solving here. So those of you that need solving, that used to think JAMB need to be hard in order for you to believe that JAMB is hard. So we have the next question. If 3.0 gram of sodium reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide, if 3.0 gram of sodium reacts with water if 3.0 gram of sodium reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide what? Hydroxide. How many moles of sodium hydroxide are produced? How many moles of sodium hydroxide are produced? Sodium hydroxide are produced. How many moles of sodium hydroxide are what? Produced? We have molar mass, right? Molar mass of sodium is equals to what? 22.99 gram per what? Mole. So we say A 0.1 mole, B 0.2 mole, C 0.3 mole, and D 0.4 mole. We have A 0.1, B 0.2, C 0.3, and D 0.4. The answer is, if 3.03 gram, the answer is what? 0.1 mole. Pre-circuit is correct. Pre-circuit is what? Correct. Adesoyi, this guy be para. Why not showing us how to solve? Me, this is what I used to do. You understand? What I usually do is to solve, but when it comes like this now, you get to see that if I want to start solving, a lot of people will be dropping in the comment sections, be fast. So if you want to attend my solvings, maybe what I used to do is to sometimes I will host classes, but for now I have to just be fast. I want to read questions. These are the questions and the options that came out for group 1 and group 2. The next question: in the extraction of nitrogen from the air, let me just read this question. Excuse me. In the extraction of nitrogen from the air, what is the primary method used to separate nitrogen from oxygen in air? Someone should answer that question. That is one of the questions. I don't need to be writing some of these questions, right? So in the extraction of nitrogen from the air, what is the primary method used to separate nitrogen from oxygen in air? We have A, filtration. We have B, fractional distillation. We have C, electrolysis. And D, we have what? Adsorption. We have A, filtration. We have B, fractional distillation. C, electrolysis. And D, absorption. The separation of nitrogen from air, what is the primary method that is used to separate nitrogen from what? Oxygen? The answer is what? Fractional distillation. Confidence is correct. Beauty Norana is correct. The answer is what? Fractional distillation, which is what? B. Fractional distillation. The next question, you have to be very fast. Which of the following is the most common non-metal used in the manufacture? I don't need to write this one too. I don't need to write this one. What? Which of the following is the common non-metal? Which of the following is the most common non-metal used in the manufacture of fertilizers? A. Manufacture what? Fertilizers. You used to hear about NPK what? Fertilizers. I've already given you the answer. NPK what? Fertilizers. So which of the following is the most common non-metal used in the what? Manufacture of fertilizers? A. Sulfur. B. Phosphorus. C. Nitrogen. And D. What? Oxygen. Which of the following is the what? Most common non-metal used in the manufacture of fertilizers? The answer is what? Nitrogen. Nitrogen is the what? Most common what? Non-metal that is used in the manufacture of what? Fertilizers. Let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question. What is the molar mass of sulfur hexafluoride? What is the molar mass of sulfur what? Hexa what? Fluoride. That is a question that is here. So let's write. What is the molar mass? What is the molar mass? What is the molar mass of sulfur hexafluoride? Of sulfur hexa what? Fluoride. Sulfur hexa what? Fluoride. We have what? Our hexa x was 6. We have A 146.06 gram per mole. We have B 150.06 gram per mole. If you are writing WAEC and you need explanations to some of these things, make sure you chat me up on WhatsApp and we can probably host a class if you need solving. If you need me how to be solving these things for you, you understand? I can host a class and I will teach you all these things, molar mass, electrolysis, and the what rest. I will teach you how to do it. So we have C, we have 148.06 gram per mole, and we have D 154.06 gram per what? Mole. So what is the answer? The answer is already there on the board. What is the molar mass of what? Sulfur. What's the molar mass of what? Sulfur hexa what? Fluoride. What is the molar mass of what? Sulfur what? Hexa or fluoride. No, the options is there. We have 146.06 gram per mole. We have 150.06 gram per mole. We have 148.06 gram per mole, and we have 154.06 gram per mole. You see the way God used to do these things now. Sometimes I will be answering questions, I'll be giving out questions. People will be saying the JAMB question is not hard. Today that is involving solving, you get to see that it's solving. So you don't predict. You cannot say you are the one that know how to understand JAMB question or whatsoever. Or you want JAMB questions to be what? All that what hard. The correct answer there is what? The correct answer there is what? A. 146.06 gram per what? Mole. 146.06 gram per what? Mole. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following non-metals is a noble gas that's not that? Which of the following? Which of the following? Which of the following non-metal? Yes. Which of the following non-metal? Which of the following? Which of the following non-metal? Which of the following non-metal is a noble gas? Is a noble gas? Which of the following non-metal is a noble gas that does not really form compound? That does not readily form compound. That does not readily form compounds under normal conditions. Under normal conditions. Under normal what? Conditions. We have A, oxygen. Is oxygen a noble gas? Oxygen is not what? A noble what? Gas. We have B. We have nitrogen. Is nitrogen a noble gas? No. Nitrogen is not what? A noble what? Gas. We have what? C. We have neon. Is neon a noble gas? Yes. Neon is what? A noble what? Gas. And D. We have what? Chlorine. So we already know that from all these options, the only noble gas there is what? The neon. That is what the noble what gas. It's very important that you know what is what noble what gas. It is when you understand or know what is noble gas, when you know what is the what noble gas, that is when immediately you check this option. You don't even need to crack your brain, just check for the only noble gas that is here, and that is what neon, and you are what off. Let's move on to the next question that is here. The next question says a compound contains 32.1% sulfur and 67.9% oxygen by mass. What is the empirical formula of the word compound? What is the empirical formula of the word compound? These are things I will have been solving, but these are things I will have been solving. If you need special chemistry class, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp and I will take you on a special chemistry word class. So it says if a compound contains 32.1% sulfur and 67.9% oxygen by mass. What is the empirical formula of the compound? What is the empirical formula of the word compound? Empirical formula. A. You must know how to solve your empirical formula. You must know how to solve your relative molecular mass. You must know how to solve your what? Molar what? Mass. It is very, very important that you know how to solve all this when it comes to what? Chemistry. We have A. We have SO4. We have B. SO2. We have C. We have S2O3. And we have D. We have our SO. So what is the word? What is the word empirical formula of the word compound that contains 32.1 gram of what sulfur and 67.9 gram of what oxygen by what mass? The correct answer there is not SO4. The answer is praise Harcourt. You are correct. Confidence, you are what correct. The answer is what SO2, and SO2 there is what B. The correct answer is what SO2, and SO2 is what B. So let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next question. These are batch 1. Oh, this is still batch 1 question. See, all the solvings today, I'm going to write today now. No be small solving though. A 0.5 mole sample of an ideal gas occupies a volume of 12.0 liter at 300 Kelvin. Get to find out that today is solving. This is I've been doing reviews, questions like this from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is the highest. Like almost today contains back-to-back solving. Like back-to-back solving. You are solving this one, you are going to the next solving. You are moving from this one to the next solving. A 0.5 mole sample of an ideal gas. A 0.5 mole sample of an ideal gas occupies a volume of 12.0 liter all right, of what? If pass a volume of what? 12.0 liter at what? Today chemistry is more of solving, like everything there is solving. This is the thing I used to tell you people now. You people used to feel I am the one that used to go and form questions. Like I will go and like I don't have anything to do in my house. I'll just go and sit down and be forming questions and be saying I'll go and form questions and say these are chemistry questions. No. Have you seen today is now different? Today is I want to even the next 4 questions I'm going to or 3 questions I'm going to read is going to be what solving. So that is just it. No one you don't know, just be reading. That's why you have to always prepare and follow the word AOC I used to drop. At what 300 Kelvin. What is the pressure of the gas? What is the pressure? What is the pressure of the gas? What is the pressure of the what? Gas, right? Arrow so was 0.0821 liter ATM per what? Mole per what? Kelvin. So we say A 1.5. Note what we are looking for is the word pressure. What we are looking for is the word pressure. We have B 2.0 ATM, C 3.0 ATM, and D 4.0 what? ATM. That is the question there on the board. That's the question there on the board right now. How do you get the questions? No, I cannot answer that questions. I don't like I cannot answer that question here on YouTube. I cannot answer you that question on YouTube. But just know that I am doing what I am doing. All right, we have 1.5 ATM, 2.0 ATM, 3.0 ATM, and 4.0 what? ATM. I'm yet to see anyone getting the question, getting the answer. The answer is not 3.0 ATM. It is not 1.025 ATM. No. The answer there is what? A, which is what? 1.5 what? ATM. The answer is what? 1.5 what? ATM. Please take note of this. Try to solve them. If you're writing tomorrow, it's a very big advantage for what you. The next question. The root mean square speed of nitrogen molecules or more. This one is throughout solving. Jesus. Like, when a person no read enter this exam where show guy, anybody that didn't read before going to this exam hall, that is straight failure. Because imagine seeing almost 10 solving like this, you already lost. The answer is 1.5 what? ATM. The next question we have here is the root mean square speed of nitrogen molecules. The root mean square speed. The mean square speed of what? Nitrogen what? Nitrogen molecules at 298 Kelvin is approximately is approximately 517 meters per second. What is the speed? What is the speed? What is the speed? What is the speed of an oxygen molecule? What is the speed of oxygen molecule at the same temperature? At the same temperature. Molar mass of nitrogen. Molar mass nitrogen gas of nitrogen is equal to 28 gram per mole. Molar mass of O2 as oxygen is equals to what? 32 what? Gram per what? Mole. We have A 490 meter per second. We have B 530 meter per second. We have C 517 meter per second, and we have D 450 meter per second. That's the question on the board. If I want to start to show working now, a lot of people will start saying, sir, please be fast, sir, please be fast, sir, please be fast. That's a particular problem I'm having. If not, but if you need me to do working like this, you need special chemistry class Feel free to chat me on WhatsApp. Tell me what you need. Then I'll be able to handle you. All these things are chemistry basic questions that at least you're supposed to what to understand. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Chime Ernestina David, that is Osiagi David. This one A that you are talking about, is it for this particular question? Is the A you're talking about for these particular questions? See, it needs to be fast. Now that is the thing. I need to be fast. David, is this your answer? That your A, is it for this particular question? Just answer. Let me know. Chime Ernestina, is your answer for this? Because the answer there is A. The answer is what? A. Which is what? 490 what? Meters per what? Second. Let's move on to the next one. If you need all these things, all these solving, just that a lot of time have time for I don't used to have time to go and start um showing people workings. That is the only thing. I don't used to have time to go and show people workings because as I am finishing from this class, is to go and source for another questions immediately, like to go and get questions immediately. So I don't used to have time to explain. But like I said, if you need a special chemistry class, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. Just feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. The next question, the answer is what? A, 490 what meter per watt second. The next question, which of the following element has the highest which of the following elements has the highest first ionization what energy? Which of the following elements has the highest first ionization what energy? Which of the following elements which which of the following elements which of the following elements has the highest first ionization what energy? Has the highest first ionization energy? We have A, lithium. We have B, beryllium. We have C, boron. And we have D, carbon. Which of these following elements has the what? The highest first what? Ionization what? Energy. Let's move on. The thing is, we have plenty questions here. Oh. That is the thing now. So which of the has the highest first ionization energy? The answer is what? Carbon. The answer is what? Carbon. Now let's do something. I want us to do something now. Drop it in the comment section. Because this live stream is almost at 35 minutes. So let's do something. We still have plenty questions here. Like we still have a lot of questions. We still have what? Questions. So now let me drop this. So drop your answer in the comment section. I will turn back to check what people are saying. Do you need me to drop these answers, like these questions and the answers, in the WhatsApp group chat? If yes, on one condition, I need airtime. Whether it's 100 naira airtime, 200 naira airtime, 150 naira airtime. Instead of solving the plan, a lot of people will be writing very soon. So instead of solving this or doing this one by one, do you need me to drop it in the comments? Do you need me to drop it in the group chat? If yes, I need airtime on one condition. If you are ready, then I can just end the live stream. Then we'll move on to the WhatsApp group and I will start dropping this question. Note there's question for physics. Note there's question for mathematics. Note there's question, I believe by now, questions for English will have started or drop it. So do you need it like that? Let me check in the comment section. So drop it in the comment section. Let me hear what you are saying. Okay. All right. So let me drop my number. I need what? Airtime. I need what? Airtime. Then I'll end the live stream so that I can be able to drop for physics. I need to drop for physics. I need to drop for maths. And I need to drop for what? Biology. Because this chemistry is also here. So I need to do biology questions. Is plenty. Maths is there. Physics is there. So my phone number is, I need airtime. Airtime 070 6246 27 MTN 07062462746. When you send this airtime, please make sure you come to my DM with just come to my DM and tell me that you have sent airtime. So let me check. I'll be ending the live stream. All right. All right. So this is the number. I need to end the live stream. So that is 07062462746. Let's head on now to our WhatsApp group so that we can be dropping these questions, especially those of you that will be writing mathematics. I will start getting access to your questions. For those of you that will be writing physics, even chemistry, physics is there now. English is also there by now. English is supposed to have dropped. So if you're writing, but what I just need is airtime 07062462746. So that is just that is my WhatsApp number also. So chat me up on WhatsApp. Just chat me up on WhatsApp. 07062462746, and that is just it. You get the word question. So let's move on to our WhatsApp group without wasting much time. See you there soon. Thank you.